All right, Vestas. Hey, welcome to Tony Talks Vested Up on this hot Wednesday. If you need any insurance, please reach out to Miss Helen. She has agents all across the United States. If you need to go ahead, take a screenshot of this. Senior National Life, Security National Life, final expense plans. They offer whole life protection all the way up to $50,000, and anyone can apply up to the age of 90 years old. Guess what? The rates will never increase, and guess what? Protection will never be reduced or canceled. And one thing perfect that I like about this sponsor, there's no medical examination required. So go ahead, get a screenshot. There go Helen's number. And also, if you're in the great state of Georgia, as I am, you can contact Mr. Roy T. Myles immediately. There's his number, there's his contact information. And thank you so much, sponsors, for reaching out and saying, hey, you like what I'm doing on Tony Talks Vested Up. And hey, thank you so much. Thank you so much for looking out for Tony Talks Vested Up. So go ahead, investors, and trust me, reach out to Miss Helen Adams. She got agents all across the United States if you're looking for additional life insurance policies, okay? Trust me. Go ahead and try it out. All right, investors, let me go ahead and go ahead and do my investors roll call for the night, and we're going to keep pushing. Let's see here. We got need to start taking some notes, okay? Hey, so all y'all new moderators, like I said, if the trolls come in the room, right, they have subscribed to the show. So they are part of the family, but only block them if they get a little crazy, okay? You understand exactly what I'm saying, all right? Justine. How you doing? Oh, showing that best of love. Listen, I got something for y'all tonight. I know y'all already seen. Oh, I didn't upload it, did it? Hold on, Vestas. Oh my God. Hold on, Vestas. Go, we finna move forward. Y'all, I got some information for y'all. Trust me, I'm just trying to get this out. But let me go back. If you're looking for it, so guess what, investors? One more time, I have a sponsor. So if you look any additional life insurance policies, right? They reached out to me. They're sponsoring me. So please take a screenshot of this. If you contact Miss Helen Adams, she got agents all across the United States. Take a screenshot of it. Look at it at your convenience. And if you're in the great state of Georgia, please reach out to the Myles Group Agency, Roy T. Myles. Contact him. Hey, reach to see his, get understanding of the products, and trust me, you will not be disappointed. Okay, they insure anybody up to the age of 90, no medical examinations whatsoever. All right, let's keep pushing. All right, Vestas, here we go. Coach Prime, here we go, Vestas. Now, Coach Prime, guess what? He has decided to retaliate. Well, Tony Talks Vested Up, what you talking about? It's too early for you to come out here with these games. Vestas, I'm not playing. Coach Prime has decided to troll any and everybody that said that the Colorado Buffloes team was the smallest in America this year. Okay, look at some of the pictures. And these are real players. Look at the pictures. Hold on, let me change this right here. Look at the pictures that Coach Prime has decided to play around and troll all of his haters here, the investors. Look at the pictures of these players, how he blew them up. Oh no, hold on, whoa. Can y'all see that picture? Y'all cannot see that picture. There we go. Can y'all see it now? That's so funny. Okay, you see it. Why did it, hold on, investors. Here go scream y'all again. Why did I mess with it? Okay, y'all can see it. Here we go. There we go, investors. So here we go. So look at the pictures that Coach Prime and the University of Colorado decided to troll all the haters around the world. And I love it. The first that sent me this behind the scenes was Donna C. So wherever she is, she hasn't got here yet. But hey, I'm in love with the pictures. That's how you do it, Deion Sanders. If they're going to troll, you troll them back. So, hey, I just wanted to go ahead and start it off. The caption says the Colorado admin page got jokes and everybody was laughing at these pictures. Okay, but just know that Deion Sanders truly have some big boys behind the scenes. So let them go ahead and continue to laugh. Let them laugh. Wait till that Georgia Tech game. When that Georgia Tech quarterback gets up behind their O-line and that defense will step up to that line. Let's see all the smiles they're going to draw. Because they know Coach Prime ain't going to play this year. Trust me, Coach Prime is not going to play this year. What's up, Bridges? How you doing, Bridges? How you doing? It's busy out here in this YouTube street. So I'm finna give you my best. Now, Vestas, look at this right here, Vestas. They're not saying so many lies that the NFL should be thanking Shedeur Sanders for coming to the NFL, doing what he's doing, give us all these highlights, and they should be thanking the Shedeur Sanders fans, right? Let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about so you can understand what I'm talking about. Now look at this here, right? Look at the caption. This came out 2 hours ago, so at the time I took this screenshot, it probably was 3 hours ago, right? So perfect time to watch Shedeur Sanders. See you Buffalo football tape with the watch. Perfect timing, right? 2026 NFL draft, April 23rd through the 25th, which we already know on NFLPN, NFLN, ESPN, ABC, stream on NFL Plus. Well, Tony Talks, why are you bringing this up? What, Tony Talks, this is insignificant. Oh, really, Vestas? I want y'all to look a little bit closer. Do y'all see that the NFL, this comes from their page. So why are they even promoting a 5th round quarterback? Didn't I tell you on these streets it was going to be drying up and this was going to be the longest stretch ever? Even the NFL needs some clicks and streams. They want you to click. They want you to click that particular video on Twitter to get them views and likes up. Now, why they're not watching? Now, why they didn't put Mendoza out there? Why they didn't put Mendoza highlights out there? Why they didn't put Ty Simpson highlights out there? Why they didn't put Cam Ward highlights out there? Why they didn't go back to the great Tom Brady and put his highlights out there? Why they using Shedeur Sanders? What? You mean to tell me that the NFL is desperate and thirsty for some clicks? They got to put a 5th rounder out there? They didn't even put Tyler Show. They didn't even pick Jackson Dart on their Twitter page 3 hours ago to get some clicks and likes and views? Listen. Listen, yes, the NFL social is loving Shedeur. Yes, it is. The NFL is even profiting out Shedeur Sanders in the off season. I just want to throw that up there, y'all, because that was so funny. I said, no, the NFL isn't, right? Same reason they put Shedeur Sanders in. Correct. Now, Jim and I really think that, and I know Shedeur Sanders deserved to go to the Pro Bowl. So yeah, it was beneficial for both parties. Of course, they got more people to watch the Pro Bowl, and Shedeur Sanders got that nod because they know the NFL robbed him of that 1st round pick, right? So let's just see what's gonna happen this year. Shh, I haven't got to that part yet. Hold on, I'm finna get there, okay? I'm just cleaning off my glasses so I can make sure I look at the screen real good, y'all. Them Sanders paying everybody. Trust me. You're right. They paying everybody's bill. So listen, is that next? Hold on, Vestas. Listen. Once again, I'm gonna tell you, I'm finna go into the gusto tonight, okay? So if you haven't got your notes, your drink, and your vest, I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to go ahead and get that, okay? Because it's so many people screaming right night tonight. I really appreciate y'all over here with me, okay? Because I'm finna give you some news that nobody else is gonna go ahead and bring you tonight, okay? So y'all finna get a good treat. She said, yep. Let's see if Val C. Okay, Val C. I'm trying to tell you. All right, Vestas, I'm finna go to the next slide. Vestas. I bet nobody else is reporting this. Do y'all see this? I bet nobody else is reporting this. It's two things. Now, maybe the big channels will be, right? But the other YouTube channels not, right? I want y'all to look at the left side first, the right side first. Now, I haven't looked into this, right? So this is just an article. Now, remember when I talked about last night when Michael Irvin said that, hey, this thing is dirty, and then he wouldn't be surprised if a GM or owner put out the information regarding Bains so he can slide down to their position? Well, guess what, Vestas? The Cowboys, Jerry Jones is accused of leaking the Cowboys, Jerry Jones accused of the leak to sabotage Rueben Bains' NFL draft stock, y'all. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? Could it really been an owner? Michael Irvin just went and talking. He was talking about what he know. And if you went back and watched that 12 minute video that he did last night, you can tell that he was a little bit, how can I say it, tipsy on the right side. And you know when somebody got a little tipsy in them, they start talking the truth. So maybe Michael woke up this morning, oh God, what did I say? But Michael, it's too late. It's okay. You okay at Tony Talks Vested Up. You okay. I ain't gonna tell nobody else. But hey, this story came out that, and they say Skip Bayless is the one is accusing Jerry Jones of leaking that story out to Rueben Bains so he can slide down. Listen to me closely. To the number 12 slot. To the number 12 slot. But what I'm about to tell you in the next 3 or 4 slides, the Cowboys may not be sitting at number 12 anymore. The Cowboys may not be sitting at number 12 no more, Vestas. Oh, it's finna get juicy. It's about to get juicy. Why is the NFL listing the quarterback as a need and suggested? Really? Why is the NFL listing a quarterback as a need? Listen, they've been doing that for weeks. Right, so it doesn't make no sense, right? So the NFL is playing both sides of the coin. There, as you see here, let me go back here. As you see, they are promoting Shedeur. They want all of the fans to go out and watch his highlights. They want them clicks. They want them comments. They want it to trend, right? But on the other hand, they're putting out that the Cleveland Browns need a quarterback. They playing both sides of the coin, people. They playing both sides of the coin. Now, it's going to determine on which side you're going to land and which side you're going to entertain, right? I don't know if this draft is so nasty, cutthroat. Listen, I haven't even got to the gusto. Yet. Now, before I go to the gusto, look at the one on the left-hand side. 2026 NFL Draft. Buyers beware. Now, I know you already see Rueben Bains' name up there. It's not regarding the latest news. So let me go ahead and put that to rest. I don't want you thinking about that, right? But it is regarding a factor that I always bring up about Spencer Fano, right? So I'm going to go ahead and tell you the reason why they're talking about Bains may slide is because of his arm leak. Now, I don't know if that's a reason they're using instead of saying, hey, because of this latest incident, but we can't say that because they already knew that. But I'm going to read this article, y'all. Who's putting that out? The NFL or ESPN? Which one, Gemini? Are you talking about the one regarding Jerry Jones leaking that information about Rueben Bains? I'm not sure. I haven't read the article yet. I just wanted to put that out there, y'all. Now, I did read. I will say this. I did open it up. It seemed like it wasn't a big name, company or whatever like that. It seemed like it was some podcasters that had wrote up this article and they wanted you to click on the video. And I could tell that it wasn't ESPN or the NFL because they was trashing Skip Bayless in a way that was very demeaning. So I was like, oh, okay. Are they just assuming that Skip Bayless put it out? But I didn't read it. Maybe they're just using Skip Bayless' picture as clickbait. I'm not sure, but I definitely would take a look at it before Saturday, okay? Browns need a quarterback. They already got a quarterback. Browns need a quarterback. Oh, I don't know why. Oh, that part I don't know. Now, I have seen 2 or 3 weeks ago, right? It was other NFL analysts, right? I'm gonna say NFL analysts, but it was other football analysts, putting this out, just putting out in their articles that that the Browns needed a quarterback. The Browns haven't said they needed a quarterback, but I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, it was these reporters that said that the Browns needed a quarterback. Okay, so I hope that's clear. All right, so let me go ahead and read this article here, y'all, about why Rueben, Bains, and Ty Simpson. Now, listen, we already know why Ty Simpson is gonna slide. When I read the PFF slides regarding Ty Simpson, I'm gonna say maybe about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I said, "What are we talking about?" If y'all don't remember that video, I'll link that video to this video at the end of the live. I said, "What are they talking about?" Based off that PFF, what are they talking about? He only started 15 games. The first half of his season, right, was he did a little bit better because they didn't have film on him. But when they discovered and got his number, Ty Simpson struggled at the end of the year. That's what I said they going crazy with Ty Simpson and PFF. Hold on, y'all. Let me go and read this right here. Okay. Let me go and read this right here, y'all. Let me go ahead and read this here. Let's see here. Now, regarding Ty Simpson, this says CBS Sports was a little messy in this article, y'all. CBS Sports says Alabama Crimson Tide quarterback Ty Simpson is the consensus second best quarterback prospect in the 2026 NFL draft after likely first overall Fernando Mendoza, right? The 2025 Heisman Trophy winner and national championship winning quarterback for the Indiana Hoosiers. However, that does not mean that Simpson is a first round caliber quarterback. Well, where you been at, CBS Sports? We've been saying this for weeks. You know who I've been yelling about. Taylen Green should be the first actually quarterback off the board. But I said, okay, he'll definitely be the second one, y'all. Now CBS Sports, we're talking 8 days before the NFL draft. Now they're coming out with something that we've been hollering about for weeks. But let's continue. All right, he has only started for one season in college, which we know. And get this, y'all, after waiting his turn for years behind both Bryce Young, who is the Panthers quarterback, so Slim, you happy, and Jalen Monroe, who was drafted last year to the Seahawks. Remember, he was a rookie quarterback that just got a Super Bowl ring just because he was sitting on the bench. I think he was QB2 behind the Super Bowl quarterback for the Seahawks. So Ty Simpson been sitting behind. Just let me go ahead. He has only started for one season in college after waiting his turn for years behind both Bryce Young and Jalen Monroe, and his lack of stars, just 15 in 2025, is evident on tape. Simpson is most accurate and his mechanics sound good. However, he struggles to maintain a consistently strong, let's see him. Strong level when going through his progressions. What? Not the great Ty Simpson. Sometimes it's tunnel vision. Other times it's moving off routes, right? As his intended targets is about to break open at the top of their route patterns. Don't say he don't rush his throws. Not the great Ty Simpson. In short, it's a lack of feel that all quarterbacks need to have. Need to have to be successful for the long haul, especially in the NFL when everything moves at a way faster than college. Now, I know I'm a woman. We all can see that, right? But when I read that PFF, when I read them stats, and I went over his overview, his weaknesses and his strengths, I told y'all that then. I said, Ty Simpson going first round, and then I played those clips regarding Ty Simpson. They say the best on the arena, Ty Simpson at best should go round 3 or 4. I think maybe somebody gave him round 2. He is not a first round caliber. Now you tell me the CBS Sports 8 days before the draft is saying something that we've been saying for weeks now regarding Ty Simpson. Guess what, investors and viewers? We're not surprised over here. We've been covering this ever since Ty Simpson's name been coming up in before the combine, and definitely after the combine. That's when I started going into his locker and reading all his files. Hold on, investors. Let me see if that's it regarding Ty Simpson. So Ty Simpson, and I already told you, investors, I already told you. When I read that regarding Taylen Green last night, didn't I say Taylen Green? Oh my gosh, we got some good news. Taylen Green has met with the Steelers. He's met with the Cowboys. Now, the reason why I'm harping on the Steelers supposed to be getting Ty Simpson at round 1, pick 21. Didn't I say, what if the Steelers go ahead and get Taylen Green? Now, my first choice for Taylen Green, for some reason, I felt it in my spirit was going to be the Arizona Cardinals. All I'm trying to say is Ty Simpson, the truth is coming out about him. We already know the truth. But see, people ain't buying it no more. People's not buying it no more. They're doing their own research. But Taylen Green's stock is rising. And nobody don't want to talk about that. But you know I talk about Taylen Green every time I got a live investors. And guess what? We only got 8 more days. Hold on. Let me see here. Here we go. This is the final paragraph regarding Simpson. Simpson mobility is fine. But the bottom line is, hold on, y'all. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. He just needs to play more to speed up his progressions. It would have been better. Oh my gosh. Vestas. Let me read this sentence. CBS said it, not me. CBS said it. It would have been better for his long-term football future if that was at a collegiate level, because the tolerance for mistakes is a much lower at the NFL level. Give a moment of silence to Ty Simpson. He just failed in the draft. Now, didn't I tell you after the combine, I played that snip for the Indiana's coach GM, Chris Ballard? And he was talking around Ty Simpson because they asked him specifically about Ty Simpson. And he didn't use his name, but he said he would prefer very young quarterbacks to stay in college as long as they can in order to get more reps and more experience. He said, because if you go in the first round, it is expected for you to perform immediately. I said that, y'all. Remember, I even gave warning shots to Ty Simpson. And guess what? CBS Sports is not giving up any sources, but you know, people have been talking behind the scenes. And with an article coming out 8 days before the draft, this is a telltale sign that all them GMs, the ones that quote unquote was looking for a quarterback, they have gotten together and basically they have come up with this consensus in this article that CBS Sports has dropped today. When did they drop this right here? Okay, I'm about to go back and find it, but I found it today. So it's not that old. Okay. So hey, just watch 8 more days. Now let's just discover what's his name, Rueben Bains, and we'll keep moving forward. And I already told you, Rueben Bains Jr., this is another one. So it was 3 of them. It was Ty Simpson, Rueben Bains, and Jordan Tyson. Okay, Jordan Tyson, yes, the Jordan Tyson that projected to go into round 1, somewhere in the round 1 as a wide receiver. And as you see, the article says it is, oh my, Vestas, why y'all ain't have me change the screen? Here we go, Vestas. Good gracious Lord, good gracious. Here we go. Here's the Vestas. I got caught up in it. I'm gonna have to need a team soon. But this is the article I was talking about. Okay, now let's go into, so this article, they address Ty Simpson and they address Rueben Bains and they address Jordan Tyson as buyers beware. Okay, so Rueben Bains, why? Rueben Bains with short arms relies more on power and motor than refined pass rush plan might not edge well in the NFL. Like I said, I don't know if this was before the information that came out, if they're going to use this as an excuse to likely, let him fall out the first round. But we'll see in 8 days, right? Now, let's go ahead. So Rueben Bains, let me read a little bit about Rueben Bains. Rueben Bains dominated in his final season with the Miami Hurricanes by helping power them to a national run-up finish in 2025. He earned the Ted Hendricks Award as the nation's best edge rusher after leading the country with 83 quarterback pressures, the most by any FBS player in the season since 2017. So no wonder Rueben Bains was projected to go 4, 7, 6 in the top 10, definitely, right? But that number was also aided by his FBS most 533 pass rush snaps, 98 more than the next closest player. So Bain was a beast in college, right? But as you see, what Michael Irvin said last night, hey, it could have been a GM or owner that put that information out to the right reporter to make Bain drop to their slot for round 1. But we shall see, Vestas. Let me go to the comments real quick before I move on. Now, I'm not going to read what they said about Jordan Tyson. Did I get that? But I remember from the article, it stated the reason why they want bias beware of Jordan Tyson. Even though he's a very good wide receiver, he's very injury prone, and we already know this. I didn't know in college he broke his meniscus. He has meniscus issues. He had a ACL tear, LCL tear, MCL tear. So, hey, that's why they said, NFL teams beware, because he's very injury prone. So, Ty Simpson, Rueben Bains, and Jordan. Okay, Jordan Tyson. Here we go. All right. These guys are always messy, and I love it. See, the media, right? They don't need to slander players' name. And how you doing, Coach? JC888. See, the media don't need to slander players' name, bringing up crazy articles as a smear campaign. All they need to do is just start getting info about the draft. Who's saying what? Why this? Why that? Who's feeling who? That's all they need to do. But they ain't gonna do that. They want the messy stuff, even if it takes lies. Yes, Bridges, Taylen Green is the real truth. Come on with it. You know what? Come on with it. See, I'm finna go out of order. Hold on. I got it right here. I still got them right here. I don't want y'all. See, y'all seeing my notes. Hold on, y'all. Y'all seeing my notes. This was from last night. Remember, this is what I put up about Taylen Green last night, y'all. And I played that clip. They say that is the diamond that nobody don't see coming. I played that clip last night. Look at this here regarding Taylen Green, right? I'll bring it up here. His production score is 68. I'm explaining to you why his production score is 68. His athleticism score is 99, right? His total score is 77. Prospect grade is 6.0. Well, Tony Talks Vested Up. Why are you always harping about Taylen Green when it says his production score is 68? This is the reason why. Just like Shedeur Sanders in Colorado, he didn't have an O-line. So before he can go through his progressions, his line had already collapsed and he was taking off and running. But look at that athletic score. He's going to be like another Shedeur Sanders. Once he get behind the right O-line, he is going to blaze, because once he have time to throw that ball and even scramble, remember, y'all, his 40 time was a 4.35 at 6. You see it right here. I'm sorry. His 40 time was 4.36. His 10-yard dash was 1.55. Now, I want to harp on that because I did the combine. That's actually a little bit slow. But that means the last 30 yards, he was picking up speed. He had a slow start off, but he was picking up speed, right? Now, look at that vertical jump, 43.5. I think that tied the first best in the combine, if I'm not correct. And look at that broad jump, 11.2. Taylen Green is a beast. I'm so happy for this young man. He's finally getting the recognition that he deserves. Forget a Ty Simpson. Taylen Green, in my opinion, should be the first one off the board. Definitely second one off the board. Now, let me go back to my slides. Since y'all saw my cliff notes. Y'all got me talking about Taylen Green. Y'all know I love Taylen Green. All right, so hey, that's what I wanted to cover regarding that. But yeah, Taylen Green, I love him. 8 more days. What's up, Donna C? Yes, please hit that like button. Yes. Thank you, Donna C. Dunn. Thank you. Hey, Donna C. Hey, Val. Let's see here. Detroit, I saw you in the Bucket Live yesterday. Okay. Now, here we go, Vestas. Hold on, let me get my slides back here. Now, before I'm trying to get to it. Now, y'all, I did go out and I did look at this whole entire interview with Todd Monken. Now, I'm going to be honest with you and very transparent with you. When I clicked on the video and when I saw that fool sitting right there beside him, I said, not tonight, Satan, not tonight. But I did listen to the whole interview. Todd Monken, he was being a head coach. One thing I like about his interview with this guy on the right-hand side, he was very baseline. He didn't elevate no player. It was a couple players that he talked more about, but when he came to that quarterback room and he knew exactly what Kevin Clark was getting to, he stayed right here. Now, Clark did ask one specific question about Shedeur Sanders. He said, I like his ability. He has the ability to do this, the ability to do that. I'm being honest with you. When I saw that fool right there sitting by him, I was listening, but I wasn't listening. What Tony Talks Vested Up? Why are you got an issue with Kevin Clark? The reason why I got an issue with Kevin Clark, this is the same Kevin Clark that Deion Sanders ate up the week of the Super Bowl. This is that same guy that Deion said, did you sabotage my son? This is Kevin Clark. This is that Kevin Clark. And if you watch this video, I couldn't stay focused on the video. Like I said, I was hearing what Todd Monken was saying, but I couldn't stay focused on the video. Because if you go out there and you watch that 20-minute video, you're going to hear Todd Monken talk, right? But it's going to be this fool's body language that's going to throw it off. It throws off the interview. You can't focus on what Todd Monken is really saying, is because this fool looked like he hit something before he went live. Do you see how disheveled this fool is? Do you see how disheveled he is? The way that he was carrying on, sitting up, it's like he had, what y'all call them things? What's the thing? Listen, go look at his body language. You can't focus. Look how his hair is out of place. His clothes is disheveled. And he was just sitting back and he was just looking at Todd Monken up and down. I ain't lying. You can go out there and watch it. You can, if you want to, go ahead and click on the video while I'm still doing my live screen. Look at his body language. It's like he couldn't be sitting still. He was moving front and back. And he was like, and his mouth was doing something strange. And I'm like, what's wrong with this guy? For real, he on something. I promise you, I don't like him, but I'm definitely not lying on him. Okay. Okay. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna go right back here. But he got an issue. So I did watch the video, but it was I like what Todd Monken said. He's a head coach. He was just baseline. I saw you in Bucky's Live yesterday. They're trying to stop black quarterbacks. Well, listen, a lot of people's talking about Taylen Green now. After CBS Sports put out that article on Ty Simpson, everybody is going to start looking at Ty Simpson. I'm saying Taylen Green. He's the best one. I've been saying that for weeks. Trust me. Taylen Green finna come off that board before Ty Simpson. How is his passing game is very good from what I saw, even in the combine and the few highlights I did see. He was very good. Taylen Green was very good. Like I said, throws nice passes. But like I said, if his O-line is collapsing and the defense is coming, he's gonna take off and they can't get him. He's very fast. That's why his athleticism score is 99. You can't touch him as an athlete. But once he get behind that line and be able to throw, he's good. He's good. Oh, and he did start. Listen, so that's why I said in one line, Ty Simpson is supposed to be projected to be the second quarterback off the board, only with 15 starting games. Well, Taylen Green has 47 starts in college. I didn't have his, but Taylen Green has thrown for almost 5,000 yards. It's up there. It's between 4,000 and 5,000 yards. It's very close to Shedeur Sanders' stats in college. But he's thrown for almost 4,000 yards in college. Hold on. Okay, so it's on another slideshow. But he's very good. He's very good. But like I said, the Steelers have met with him. Shh, ain't nobody saying that. The Cowboys have met with him. Shh, ain't nobody saying that. And it was another team that has met with Taylen Green. Okay, hold on, it's right here. And the Ravens. The Ravens have met with Taylen Green. So you got the Steelers, you got the Ravens, and the Cowboys have met. And see, I can see the Cowboys also getting Taylen Green to be a backup to Dak Prescott. Y'all listen, I'm happy for Taylen Green. The NFL works hard not to pay these guys their worth. That is true. That is true. But guess what? I can't say that right here. I can't say that right here. Todd Monken is not playing. You're right. Todd Monken is not. And Kevin, I don't like Kevin. Dylan Simpson and Harrison hosting a draft party, watch party next week. Okay. What's up, Sam Moore? How you doing? What's up, Sam Moore? Well, you know I'm going to do my draft party too. So if y'all want to go back and forth between the parties, I'm definitely going to be over here at Tony Talks Vested Up having a draft party too. But thank you for that. I told you all Todd not playing. Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's that Kevin Clark. But yeah, Todd Monken is not playing. I don't even know why I don't know. Oh, but guess what? I will say this. Todd Monken sat down with, I'm going to say, that trash reporter for 20 minutes. Why Todd Monken ain't sat down with the Cleveland Browns media like that? That's a telltale sign. But go out and watch that video. I'm definitely promoting y'all to go out and watch that video with Todd Monken and that clown Clark. But watch Clark's body language. That man is off. But one thing, when Deion Sanders was interviewing him during the Super Bowl, his body language was all over the place because he couldn't control the narratives. He couldn't control the talking points because Deion Sanders was controlling that room, and that made him feel uneasy. Oh, that wasn't him. Yeah, that was him. Yeah, that's him. But Kevin Clark didn't say. Listen. Okay, so what I talked about, what I highlighted, what Deion Sanders was talking about, one of the only interviews that Shedeur Sanders gave out the University of Colorado, I'm going to say conference room, was to Kevin Clark, right? Shedeur Sanders gave him that one-on-one interview, and everybody from that interview, they was picking and choosing what they wanted from what Shedeur Sanders said in that interview to call him arrogant, to do this, to pull this. Oh, he's this. Oh, he's that. Oh, he's arrogant. Oh, he's all about self. Deion Sanders said, oh, were you the one that helped sabotage? He said, help sabotage my son, is because Kevin Clark not one time defended Shedeur Sanders, right? Now, did he have free will to do that or not? Yes, he did. But when Kevin Clark lied to Deion Sanders and said, oh, yes, I did. Oh, yes, I did. Deion Sanders said, well, when did you go out there and defend my son? Because it was your interview that everybody was looking at. He said, oh, yeah, I did. I was telling people that he was a nice kid. He was nice. He was polite. He said, well, who did you tell that to? He was like, yeah, I told that to everybody. Deion Sanders said, well, send me the proof. Show me the proof. He said, I put it out there on Twitter page. Now, me being me, I went to his Twitter page. Nothing existed like that. So, hey, if he didn't sabotage, he definitely gave them the mechanism to do it. But he should have came back and said, no, you got the wrong idea. Shedeur Sanders was a grade A guy here, but he didn't do that. But and another thing, Deion Sanders knows more than what we do. So Deion Sanders just wouldn't walk up to anybody and accuse them of something like that. Deion Sanders knew something that he didn't allude to. That's why the first thing he said was, you the one that helped sabotage my son. And I'm gonna leave it like that, Vestas. Anybody could tell him. Watch his body language. This is no lie. I really think he did hit something before he hit on camera, and it didn't go through his system or settle him down. Because that see, y'all think I'm playing. He wanted to ask him about Shedeur. He was not playing. That's why Todd Monken stayed right here. Todd Monken knew exactly what his angle was because he unseen him before. Listen, I only seen Kevin Clark twice, and I know what his angles is. Todd Monken, he stayed right here. He ain't give no more. He ain't give no less. He answered his question and was moving on. And in that clip that you see right here, Todd Monken looking at him, by that time, I think when I took that clip, Todd Monken was looking at him the same way I was looking at him. Like, fella, what are you on? What are you on? Okay, y'all don't gotta believe me. Let me see. I thought I was the only one that noticed that. Thank you, Justine. No, you was not the only one that noticed that. Kevin Clark was off. He destroyed that interview. I heard Monken, but I couldn't. He was nervous. He couldn't ask the questions he wanted to ask. Was messy. Well, he could have been messy, but he also was on some type of substance. Yes, they have green rank. Let's see. Yes, they have great rank number 7 behind QB behind those. Listen. See, they have him ranked there, but he's definitely not number 7. In my book, he's number 1 and number 2 easy. But like who said it? Was it Deion Sanders? Who said it about the media? Who said that about the marketing? Was it Michael Irwin? Adebo? It was one Cam Newton. Cam Newton talked about the marketing. See, they wanted to uplift Tyler Simpson, right? So if you want to uplift Tyler Simpson, of course you're going to give him more notice, more positive feedbacks to the media and everything. And if you want to hide somebody like Ty Simpson, just drop him. Just lower him, even though he's better than Ty Simpson, because you want Ty Simpson to get picked up before another black quarterback, right? A quarterback like Ty Simpson. But everybody's not believing the hype no more. That article came from CBS Sports. And everybody's looking at Ty Simpson now. Just trust me. And see, by default, if somebody comes in the room right now and sees that regarding Green is ranked number 7, they may not even go out there and see why is he ranked number 7, or let me Google Taylen Green at the combine. They would just take words like that and say, oh, okay, well, he's ranked number 7, he's not no good, or I'm not hearing Taylen Green's name in the media. Oh, that's a nobody. No. Taylen Green is definitely somebody. But their motives was to get Mendoza drafted first, Ty Simpson second. Oh gosh. Remember last year, who dominated the airways? Who dominated the media attention? Who dominated the articles? Cam Ward, Shedeur Sanders, Jalen Milroe. What all they got in common? So this year, they wanted 2 other players to dominate the headlines, the articles, all the talks. It couldn't be Taylen Green and Mendoza, because if you would go out and say, okay, well, they're comparing Taylen Green with Mendoza. Okay, I heard about Mendoza. Let me go out and see about this Taylen Green character. No, they buried him because they wanted Ty Simpson to be paired with Mendoza to take over the airways and the articles and attention. But now that everybody has done their homework like I've done my homework over here, Ty Simpson is not it. And I'm going to keep going. They rank them with, yes, they do. Yes, they do. Okay, Miss Donovan, he was a shock. Okay. I think Cleveland even has low. Hey, I concur. I concur, Donna. Kevin is the one who Coach Prime told us about. Yes, Kevin Clark. Yes, I thought you was to my Kevin Stefanski. Yes, Kevin Clark is the one. Yes, that he ate up. He scared. Yes, he was very scared of prime time. Yep, that was the. Yes, that was Deion. That wasn't Deion. That was prime time. He ate Kevin Clark up. That's the Kevin Clark, y'all. Coach Prime said Kevin didn't stand up. Yes, he didn't stand up for him. And Shedeur Sanders gave him that interview, and I'm going to get off of investors, I promise you. He gave him that interview in good faith, thinking that at least something would happen. He would come out and do a rebuttal. That's what they call a rebuttal. article. Like, no, it wasn't like this regarding Shedeur Sanders. You're taking my interview the wrong way. No, he snickered and laughed about that. Okay. And there's no telling, people call him behind the scenes and asked him, hey, what's your true opinion about Shedeur Sanders? You think Todd Monken have it? Come on with it. Come on. Kevin is a snake. Now he said, that's why I don't like him. I don't like that man. And yeah, that's right. Emmett. That's right. Emmett. Primetime had him hooked on something. Y'all, I'm gonna have to edit all this out, y'all. Emmett talked about the marketing. Okay, I knew it was somebody. I bet Kevin won't mention. Listen, Carson Beck is a sleeper. Well, let me tell you one thing. So Carson Beck is a sleeper, but when I read his PFF, the way that PFF wrote that up, Vestas. Ooh. I'm gonna bring that up at the end. So Val C, at the end, because I just gotta talk about two more things. At the end, bring up that again, and I bring up those slides for anybody that want to see what PFF wrote about Carson Beck. Carson Beck ain't getting no traction. Carson Beck, injury prone, worse than Jordan Tyson. The way they wrote that up, ain't nobody go. Carson Beck may go 6 or 7. Let's see here. All right, done. See, nice. They just dropped an episode. Come on, yes. I don't want to yell in your ear. Hold on. Yes. What did I tell? Thank you for putting that out there. Thank you for putting that out there, Coach. Thank you for letting us know Taylen Green is finally getting, because they don't see through that mask. That's why the article says bias beware. That was CBS Sports. And look, and guess what? So let's just say it wasn't the NFL GM. Yeah, y'all done got me pumped, right? Let's just say if it wasn't the NFL GMs that came together and gave their talking points to CBS article to put out in this article. Let's say they got some independent scouts, right, to assess all these quarterbacks. If somebody had to come up with this, which was the truth that came out of PFF, that's why Ty Simpson is sliding. I saw that, and I'm not even a woman. I'm not even a GM owner. I was like, oh no. What are they going crazy over Ty Simpson for? Nothing came out of that PFF. I'll show y'all. We'll talk about it later. But thank you so much. Thank you for much. I'm definitely going to go out there and watch that interview there with John Gruden. I don't like John Gruden, but I'm definitely going to go out and talk. Come on. Now everybody's talking. So you mean to tell me it's not a coincidence? Now everybody's talking about Taylen Green, and now articles are coming out that Ty Simpson is going to drop? Oh, my God. Vestas, y'all are in the right place, Vestas. Good gracious, this is a great episode. Yeah, now everybody's gonna be like, hold on, we got 8 days. Why nobody else ain't talked about Taylen Green? And guess what? I mentioned it one time in the live. Don't be surprised if the Raiders, now would they do it? I don't think they would do it, because it would be a massive upset. But if the Raiders had the right kahunas, what if they draft Taylen, Simpson, Limbo? Oh gosh, what if they drop? They draft Taylen Green, number 1 overall. People would have a meltdown on social media if Taylen Green is taken 1 over 1, because they do need a quarterback, right? Kirk Cousins is over there. He's a bridge. He's a veteran. He's gonna get paid. He's over there to be that bridge, right? And they must have been listening to Tony Talks Vested Up too, because I warned them too. You have traded out Geno Smith. You got Fernando over there sitting by himself. Where the veteran at? What, 2 weeks later, a week later, didn't Kirk Cousins go over there, Vestas? I'm trying to tell you, we doing homework over here. We doing real homework over here, right? And analysis, okay? Come on with it. That's great news, yeah. Now, come on with it. Come on, Tony Talk. Y'all ain't got me on Taylen Green. Now, here we go, Vestas. Let's talk about this thumbnail. Oh, we got to talk about Coach Prime one more time. But before I do, the next slide right here. Look at this right here. Now, this is a pre-sequel, y'all. How long have I had y'all? Okay, 54 minutes. Now, yo, what's missing? What's missing? This is Myles Kiper. Do y'all see that date? April the 15th at 8:27 in the morning. Almost 1 million views. 8 o'clock this morning, 8:30 this morning. What's missing? What's out of place, Vestas? Please tell me what's out of place. 1, okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who's sitting at number 6? We gonna come back to that. Who's sitting at number 6? Ain't something off about this? Hold on. All right, now before I go into that, now Coach Prime, I talked about this before. I just want to give it about 1 minute of accolades. Coach Prime undid it again. He has upset the massive. Andrew Adams has committed to the Colorado Buffloes. Boy, he done stole another one out their clutches. Look at this one. Oh, look at this. Look at this. A 4-star. Now, some articles had him a 5-star, but I think once he committed to Buffaloes, everybody changed it from a 5-star to a 4-star. But Colorado, we got another 4-star in the house, and he's coming out in 2027, y'all. Now, look at this right here. Now, look at this right here. Look at who Coach Prime stole this recruit from. Auburn, right? University of Cincinnati. North Carolina University, North Carolina State, Wolfpack, Virginia Tech. Now, University of Kentucky, Colorado, the Seminoles, and Oregon. Do you think they finna hate Coach Prime worse after the news that came out today? That's okay. We finna stand for it though, Vestas. That's just some good news I wanted to bring to you. Now, here's some stats regarding Andrew Adams. So if you look at the top right hand corner, I don't know where they got those metrics from. I just put it out there just in case it is true. Maybe it's also calculating his freshman year, but I do know that Max Prep, these stats are accurate. Look, in 2 years, this young man has thrown for almost 5,000 yards. He's thrown 47 TDs. What's that? I don't know what that stands for. Oh, he's completed 286 throws, attempted 432, and interceptions only 6 times, y'all. This is who Coach Prime just snatched. Congratulations, Coach Prime. Now, Matt, where are you now? I wonder how Matt is feeling after he heard this news here. Yeah, I may need to go find his Twitter page. His YouTube. I want to hear the news that he is talking about now, or what his opinions of Coach Prime is now. But I want to share that. All right, so let me go ahead and get back to this right here, y'all. Now, we already know who's supposed to be at number 6. It's supposed to be the Cleveland Browns. Now, yes, this is Myles Kiper Jr.'s his final mock draft, and we're still 8 days away from the draft. So Tony Talks Vested Up, what is going on? This is what's going on. Before I tell you this, I want to play a video that I did in January. I'm going to play the short before I tell you what's going on. And at the end of the live, for all the vessels that need to go, I totally understand. I appreciate you coming here. But then I'm going to play the entire video that I did on January, New Year's Day. Okay? Hold on. Okay, Vesta. Okay. Y'all locked in. I like that. Hold on. Barstool Sports, we're going to do. Okay. Thank you, Coach. Thank you. I forgot about Barstools. Okay. Oh, I didn't even see all these right here popped up. That's what I saw Gruden episode. Cool. I will watch it about. Okay. About Green. I don't hear enough about him except for. Hey, they talking now about him. They mad at Coach Prime. Come on with it. I guess Kiper said. Listen. I got the information. Hypothetically. It's just a mock draft, right? Okay. These top schools are not getting, man, they still mad. They like, golly. Now, mind you, this 4-star recruit, look at all the high schools that he could have went to, right? Let me go back to that slide. Look at all the schools he could have went to. He decided to go to little Colorado Buffloes that has less NIL money. Coach Prime got power. Right. Matt says recruiting. Matt said recruiting wasn't going well. He must not know about the 59 players that Coach Prime already got. And 15 of them was already captains from other schools. Matt don't know that. But guess what? Y'all know this over here. Tony Talks Vested Up, Compelling Sports Edge. He don't know that. He don't know about the 59 new players Coach got. Boo Carter from the Georgia University. Then you got Boo Hagley. And you listen, we gonna go through that. Gonna be a vessel. Listen, it said I don't want to go to man. Okay, bet. Well, Vestas. Well, let me go ahead and play this short right here. Now, since we know that it's StreamYard and it's not my internet, this whole time I'm thinking it's my internet, it's StreamYard. So I'm going to play the short here, but the audio is going to come through the microphone. And I am looking at other options behind the scenes because I do like to play my videos, right? But let me go ahead and play this right here, y'all. Now, do I got to line up to see him? Yeah, I got it right here, Vestas. Hold on. Dynamic win against the Steelers this Sunday. I know you heard. Oh, they was mad. Ooh, they was mad. They was mad at a pack of walkwallers that haven't been fed in 1 week. Ooh, they was mad. Instead of being happy because of the win, they were mad because their number in the NFL draft order dropped. Number 6. And if Shedeur Sanders go ahead and win this game against the Cincinnati Bengals, they may be sitting at the 10 slot, 12 slot, 13 slot. Wouldn't it be ironic if they move to the number 12 slot? Look at God. Look at God. If Shedeur Sanders win the game against the Bengals this weekend, ooh, the irony. It's going to be funny if they fall to number 12. Ooh, the irony. Dynamic win against the Steelers. One more time. I know you heard it. Oh, they was mad. Ooh, they was mad. They was mad at a pack of walkwallers that haven't been fed in 1 week. Ooh, they was mad. Instead of being happy because of the win, they were mad because their number in the NFL draft order dropped. Number 6. And if Shedeur Sanders go ahead and win this game against the Cincinnati Bengals, they may be sitting at the 10 slot, 12 slot, 13 slot. Wouldn't it be ironic if they move to the number 12 slot? Look at God. Look at God. If Shedeur Sanders win the game against the Bengals this weekend, ooh, the irony. It's going to be funny if they fall to number 12. Ooh. Vestas. Y'all probably say, what was Tony smoking? I ain't smoking nothing. I sat down on New Year's Day. Wouldn't it be funny if the Cleveland Browns, now at that particular time I was saying, what if they fall to the 12 slot, right? So why is it that there's news on the streets that the Cleveland Browns may be entertaining the Cowboys for that slot? Now, if this goes through, let me see, do I have the slides? Let me see, let me put the slides back up here. So if this goes through, right, let me tell you what my sources says. Hold on, Vestas. So Tony Talks, what's going on? Hold on. They saying that the Cleveland Browns is entertaining trading, or however you call it, trade up, trade down, with the, where is it? With the Cowboys. So the Cowboys get number 6 for whatever player they're trying to get. And then the Browns would be at number 12 and number 20. What? And they said at number 12, the Browns would pick up Caden Proctor. Now, the way that this article was written up, it sounded like somebody had some inside knowledge, y'all. Here you go. And this from ESPN. ESPN. I saw this today. Mock draft that the Dallas Cowboys via projected trade with Cleveland. They would land number 6, and Cleveland would get, so Dallas would trade for picks number 12 and 20 to Cleveland for number 6 and 39. So here we go. Let me read this article. Then I'm gonna let you go, Vessels. This is really it. So it says, let's have some fun here. Dallas and the Cleveland for each have 2-round picks for this upcoming draft, which gives those front office some ability to maneuver. With an elite prospect still on the board, I have the Cowboys owner, Jerry Jeudy, calling up the Browns general manager, Andrew Berry, to try to make something happen. In this scenario, Dallas would trade picks for numbers 12 and 20 to the Cleveland Browns, number 6 and 39. That means that the Browns certainly has 3-round picks. Now, a lot of y'all could say, okay, well, Tony, why are you doing all this animation? I wish 420 was in here. I know Donna C was in here. Justine is in here. I think Gemini was in here too, and some other Vestal was in here. Mita Lee was in here. SDP was in here. Slim08 was in here. Now, remember when I was talking about, Vestas, and it's coming back to me. Remember when we was talking about the Browns taking the tight end, Sadiq? I said, wouldn't it be funny if Andrew Berry works it out with another team, right? That he can have 3 picks in the first round. Please, if y'all remember that, please, just somebody, one person say y'all remember me talking about Andrew Berry could be that draft genius where he gets 3 picks in the first round. Please, somebody, please somebody. What's up? What's up, Black Diamond? Please, somebody. Okay, somebody said they remember. Matter of fact, it was in that live where I covered all of the mock drafts. I'm gonna say it's probably about 2 or 3 lives ago. So counting today, go back 2 more lives when I covered the mock drafts. I said Andrew Berry would be a genius if somehow, some way, he gets an extra first round pick to pick up an O-line, a wide receiver, and a tight end. And I promise I don't have no more slides after this. Well, Tony Talks Vested Up. What else you got up your sleeve? What else you know? No, I don't know nothing else, but let's connect the dots. Remember a couple days ago, I think it was in that same live, it had to be Friday or it had to be Saturday or Sunday, right? So go back to the lives. Remember it was Tony, not Grossi, Rizzo. Remember Tony Rizzo had said that he had an inside source that the Browns could be doing something in the background that nobody sees. And remember I said, well, okay. It was in that live, I think it was Friday, when everybody was saying that Jerry Jeudy is rumored to go to Atlanta. I said, well, okay, maybe Tony Rizzo is talking about that potential trade between Cleveland Browns and Atlanta Falcons instead of Dylan Gabriel, right? That's what we came up with. But what if Tony Rizzo was talking about this? The Cleveland Browns trading with the Cowboys to get 3 first round picks. Anything's possible, y'all. Anything's possible, y'all. Just know we've been putting the pieces together, and I would cry happy tears if Andrew Berry pulled out. The Cleveland Browns will steal the show for the second time this year. The Cleveland Browns, because of their general manager, Andrew Berry. Andrew Berry. We just talked about New Black History Month entries. Andrew Berry. What if Andrew Berry pulled this off? 3 first round picks. I'm gonna update that thumbnail. Oh, but yes, Black Diamond, thank you so much for all of the comments. So y'all, let me tell you exactly what Black Diamond did, right? And really that's the end of it. I have no more slides. So if you have to leave, but if you want to stay, I want to play this video that the whole entire video that I did in January is only 10 minutes long, and I definitely want to share that with the Vesters, right? Because a lot of you was not here, you was not part of the Vesters community, so I want to play that with you. I was dropping a lot of gems, but I've also said, as a reminder, after the lives, if you can just go back to the video and put comments under the live, that would generate a lot of positive traction for the algorithm if you just go back after the live and just put any type of comments. Just keep going, Tony. 100% Tony. Just drop emojis or something under the video, because we have very good interactions in the video, but once it's published, there's no traction. So YouTube stopped sharing my lives, even though we have very good lives and conversations over here. So after this video drops tonight, if everybody can go back, even half of you can go back under this video and just say, hey, oh, Tony, just say something, say anything, or say, Tony, do better, or Tony, stay on one topic, or Tony, it's too much information, just say something. And just so that the algorithm is taking it as positivity, okay? But man, Andrew Berry get 3 picks. I will faint, y'all. I would faint. Now I'm able to entertain if the Cleveland Browns pick up a wide receiver first. Because if they pick up a wide receiver first, we still got a 20th pick to get that O-line member. Now, would I still want to gamble with that? No. But with 3 in the first round, Andrew Berry was still the show. Andrew Berry, and guess what? In Andrew Berry's mind, I can see him doing something like this just to mess up everybody's mind and steal the show. I can see Andrew Berry doing this. This is a gamble that Andrew Berry would pull out from his mental genius. He's the mental genius, not Kevin Stefanski. I wouldn't be surprised if he was trying to attempt to help Kevin Stefanski come up with offensive plays. I remember that. Thank you so much. And I think it was either Friday when I was talking about the DOJ at the end of the video, because I did my chapters at the end of the video on the Friday. Donna, the DOJ is in the thumbnail. If it wasn't that one, it was the live that I did Saturday. It only had to be those 2. Thank you. Andrew Berry got something up his sleeve. Yes, he do. Andrew Berry moving some money. And guess what? Dude, when I said that, remember a few lives ago, I said that Andrew Berry had the golden tongue. Y'all remember Andrew Berry had the golden tongue? That means he has convinced 3 veterans. We're talking about Watson, we're talking about Deshaun Ward and Myles Garrett, to 2 of them to restructure their contract, and to Myles Garrett to postpone his bonus. And y'all laughed when I said that Andrew Berry had the golden tongue. He undid that. He's moving, you're right, he's moving money for the salary cap, and he got something big up his sleeve. Andrew Berry's finna run a Boston on the NFL and they don't even know it. Andrew Berry is about to run a Boston on the NFL and they don't even know it. God, I said some bars right there, Vestals. I said some bars. It's known that Andrew Berry is about to run a Boston and nobody sees it coming except for Tony Talks Vestals. Make sure when that happens, if y'all watch another draft party, just come over here and drop some vests in the comments and say, Tony, you got it. Tony, you got it. Tony Talks Vested Up. We doing it over here. Wow, Tony. Come on with it. Come on. Okay. Oh, thank you, Gemini. And everybody know a first rounder, they normally contract is how much? How much is a first rounder's contract is? $20 to $30 million. And how much did Myles Garrett postpone in his bonus? $29 million. And how much did Deshaun Watson reconstruct in his contract? $50 million. And Deshaun Watson, I think he reconstructed between $19 and $29 million. That sounds like 3 first rounders to me, Vestas. Don't that sound like? We gonna take a moment of silence. Give me 1 second. I like my information to be right. Denzel Ward contract restructure details. How much did he reconstruct? How much did he reconstruct? Oh, I wish I had that screenshot. But I remember it was between $19 and $29 million. The only reason I can't recall right now because I got a lot of stats in my head. I got a lot of money figures in my head, but I'm right about that range. But Myles Garrett, Deshaun Watson, $50 million reconstructed. Denzel Ward, 19 to 29 million. The only thing, and I think the only reason they asked Myles Garrett to postpone his bonus is because of that dead cap that what's his name? Joe Bitino got on the table. That's $23 million. So if Joe Bitino don't return, see, that's why I said Andrew Berry was already coming up with other courses of action because he had to account for what if Joe Bitino don't come back. That $23 million is on the table. He can't use it. Hey, Myles Garrett, let me talk to you for a little bit. Hey, I understand that your bonus is $29 million, but hey, this is what I got. Can you hear my plan? And can we compromise? You willing to compromise? Okay. So you know what this is going on. You know we brought Todd Monken in. Shedeur Sanders is going to be QB1. We already know this, and we already saw what the kid can do, right? But I need you to do this one favor for me, and I promise you, I got you. Myles Garrett gave that up. Oh, that's what you finna do, Andrew Berry? That's what I'm about to do. Make it happen. All I'm waiting to see is just for it to happen, y'all. I love this. I love this. I was thinking that. Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. Black Diamond. Thank you so much, Black Diamond, for stopping in. You touched my heart today. It was 20 million. Sound like first round money to me. Sound like first round money to me. He probably asked his brother to help. That is true too. Is Joe Bitino? We covered that last night, Donna. I think before you got in the room or 2 lives ago. Joe Bitino, I put the article up there. Hold on, I still got it right here. So, Vesters, if y'all have to go understand, but I'm still gonna play that video. I don't care if I got one Vester in the room. I'm gonna play that video. Look at this right here. He said it's tough. He don't know if he wants to go or stay. That's Joe Bitino. And if he to go and don't come back, that's $23 million that we've lost. There it is. What's up, Q? How you doing, Q? Hey, Vesters, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell for all notifications. Amen, because next week, we're jumping. Listen, we jumping. Now, I will not, the reason why I want to go ahead and give y'all these very in-depth lives, I will not for sure. I will not be back tomorrow night, definitely. I may do a lunch live, but as of now, I'm not doing a live tomorrow nor Friday because that's the prom. So I will not be doing it. Now, I may be doing a lunch live, a small lunch live, about 45 minutes. But I'll definitely be back Saturday and Sunday, boy. Coming with my notes, my drink, and my vest. Ooh, ooh. But y'all gotta save this particular live. Y'all gotta save this live. All right, now that is over, let me go back here and I want to play this video, Vesters. So for everybody that has partaken in a live, thank you so much. I love talking about this stuff. I love talking about this. Now, this is the right drama that the NFL needs, right? This is the right drama, not the negative stuff. This is the right drama that it needs. Prom time already. Yes. In Georgia, some counties had their prom last month in March. So my county for my daughters is this Friday. So I'll be there crying in my seat. I mean, just crying. Now I'm gonna go ahead and play this right here. I want to go ahead and get through all of your video, all your things. Yeah, Joe screwed them, that cap money. Come on. But if he comes back now, but guess what? If he does come back, that means that $23 million at least is being utilized. We don't need him on the field. He can just sit over there on the bench and be a backup if something happens, right? But we don't need him. I'm not saying we need him. But if the money is dead, just come back, suit up for one more year. At least we can say, okay, well, if we need him, you know, you can help some rookies do something, but just don't leave the money on the table. Okay, let me go ahead and play this video right here. Ooh, and for all those coming in the room, y'all have missed some gems, so please go back and start this video over because you don't want to miss what I just dropped in the last 10 to 15 minutes. For the investors and viewers just coming in here, y'all missed something. But hey, The Vestals that's in here, you know, let me go ahead and play this video. I'm going to let you go. It's only 11 minutes, and then I'm going to let you go. Let's see here.
Even the mock draft people didn't know what to do. Ooh, Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders. That young man has took every opportunity given to him, and he has made the best of it. And so if you need some encouragement, just make sure anytime you get hit with any type of adversity in your life, even though Shedeur Sanders is 23, he has shown all of us. He has shown all of us how to get through adversity. You take every opportunity to get, even if some of those opportunities don't work out or pan out the way that you think, you don't get the end result that you think you should get in that moment. Just know that in the next moment, an opportunity that you get, you give it your best. Even though Shedeur Sanders is 23 years old, look at the name. The Hebrew meaning of his name is Light of the Almighty, Flames of the Powerful One. So that means that the NFL, even though they have the greatest Shedeur and ridiculed him and talked about him in such a negative way, up until when he started playing and showing his talents to the rest of the world, they were saying Light of the Almighty. They were going against someone with the name of Light of the Almighty, Flame of the Powerful One. And they really thought that they were going to overcome Shedeur Sanders and the spiritual gift and the spiritual protections and the community that was behind him. With a name like that, how can you win a game like that? If you don't know what I'm talking about, just know you can find that name in the book of Numbers. And you know this whole thing has been regarding numbers. Shedeur Sanders drafted round 5, number 144. You already know the biblical meaning behind 144. Look at the number 12 by itself. The tribe in the Old Testament. Everybody know about them. Oh, unless I definitely want to call out the tribe of Judah. A lot of people, historians, say that the Black Americans in the United States is from the tribe of Judah. And you know that we are the ones that sing the high praises to the Almighty. And when we set up those prayers regarding Shedeur Sanders, you know God heard that. And let me remind you, to all the viewers that come across this video, you are part of the tribe of Judah. And the same prayers that you sent up for Shedeur Sanders and made his situation turn around, you can make your own situations turn around. Just make sure the same prayers and the diligent prayer that you sent up for Shedeur, send those same prayers up for you and make your own situation turn around. That's who we are as a people. We come from the tribe of Judah. God listened to our prayers. Know your protection. I don't want to get too preachy up in here, so I'm going to go ahead and I will not deny God. I would not deny my God. Let me go ahead and mock these people here that has been mocked God and mocked Shedeur Sanders and the Black community. And they can play with our nephew Shedeur Sanders, and we wasn't going to come out and fight for him. But guess what? The Cleveland Browns, Shedeur Sanders, if you ever come across this video, before you play that next game, before you play your last game against the Bengals, you make sure you go ahead and win. Because as I said in my last video, because of that win against the Steelers, Cleveland has dropped for maybe top slot, maybe number 1 and number 2, number 3 in the 2026 draft. Because of that win, the Cleveland Browns has number 6. Now stated in your Sanders went to Vegas. Number 6 means number 6 is associated with reparations. Hold on. I'll go ahead and let you hear what I said for that video regarding the number 6. And Shedeur Sanders, as of right now, the Cleveland Browns sitting at number. Let you hear what number stands for. God is working. Let me go ahead and pull up one of my old videos. You know about the cards, chronology, and numerology. This thing is lining up for something. Sanders playing on that. This week we're going in 12. 12 is a very proud number. Let's not forget about 144. But let's not also forget the number 42. That equals 6. And if you know a little bit of something, 6 is the number for redemption. 6 is the number for restitution. 6 is the number for reparation. 6 is the number for give me back what you stole from me. And give it back to me 100-fold. I was a man, and that's when I considered a faceless channel. So I was serious about this. I came out of hiding because of the way that they was doing Shedeur Sanders. And the reason why I'm going so hard, and I think the reason why a lot of us is going hard, especially to see you aunties, because if we would have let them got away with this, that means they would have felt like they could have ended it with Sanders. But because we stood up as a community, and as long as that story get out that the NFL is trying to railroad another one of our brothers, our nephews, our cousins, our uncles, and fathers, because a lot of these black men that are in the NFL, they have kids. And if we get any inclination that they are abusing another NFL player, we go stand up and ride for that player too. So Shedeur Sanders just activated the community to protect any player that may get mishandled by the NFL in the future. And we're definitely gonna be watching for this next draft, but I think the NFL gonna cool it off this year because a lot of people have said every year the NFL chooses one player to devalue so they can get them in round 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at a lower cost. Oh, it won't happen this year because too much is going on and too many people watching. But we definitely will be watching this 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030, and all the way forward. Because now we know what the indications look like. So investors, until next time. And guess what? If she go ahead and pull out this game against the Bean win, really ironic if the clear round fall to the number 12 slot. Ooh. The irony of it all. The irony of it all. See you next time, investors.
If the Cleveland Browns wind up with number 12, 20, and 24, Cleveland Browns will stole the show once again. I'm gonna go to the chats and I'm gonna let y'all go, vessels. That's it. Let's see here. You pulling out the numbers and the listen, Danny. Yes, Danny. So I'm gonna that video. If y'all want to go see the whole thing, because it's about 3 minutes left, right? But that video came out actually on New Year's Eve, going into New Year's Day. For some reason, I just got up and did the video. But thank you so much, Danny. Tony, you did just recently start your channel. Yep, in October. Yes, I did, Gemini. And thank y'all for all my investors that have found me in this short time, because I'm having fun over here. You talking to numbers, then I showed up. Yes, that is correct, Danny. I'm starting talking, and you popped in right before I started talking about that is right, Danny. That is right. You're right, Danny. So hey, I did a video. I think that video was 3 hours and 46 minutes long, but I have already chopped it out. That video where Danny appeased me. He met the challenge. I dropped the link. He came on stage. I don't do that no more. The investors don't want to talk to me directly. They just want me up here talking. But Danny came on the live that night and we had a blast I think it was about 25 minutes. So Saturday, to all the investors, we got a lot of information. You don't have to show your face, but I would love to talk to the investors on Saturday. Please, somebody come to the stage. I just want to get your opinion. How you feeling now? The draft is coming up. You could talk about anything. You could just talk to me. Just talk to me, investors. But I would love for somebody to come talk to me on Saturday morning. How about that? Thank you so much, Nita Lee. No, it was the 18th, October the 18th. Yep, October the 18th. I never forget that day, October 18th. But Donna, you was close. You definitely was close. Danny, oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Yes. I might come up. Okay, Donna, I would love to hear from you. And you don't have to turn on the camera. Hey, if you want to change your name or whatever the case may be, you don't have to just talk to me. I want to hear another voice. Good job, Blind Beauty. Thank you so much, y'all. But hey, I'm gonna snip now. This particular live tonight, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna snip that nugget I just dropped on everybody's head before I play the video, because I want that to go down in history. That what we talked about tonight. I'm gonna snip that regarding this mock draft. Okay. So Vestas, I'm gonna wait around about another minute just to check your chats. But until next time, make sure you get your notes, your drink, and your vest, and stay vested up 365 degrees. Because as you see, this is Compelling Sports Edge News. Oh, we having fun over here at Tony Talks Vested Up. We having fun over here at Tony Talks Vested Up. And as you see, this is a safe place. Oh, it's no telling what we're gonna be talking about on the weekend. Do you know what? Ty Simpson has I told y'all the rest of we looked at the PFF. Oh, hold on. Who was it? Val, see if you still in the room. Let me go ahead while everybody's dropping out. I want to go ahead and pull up that slide regarding Ty Simpson. I want to pull up them slides regarding Ty Simpson PFF. And I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. So thank you for everybody that showed up. If you need to leave, I totally understand, but I'm definitely going to pull up Ty Simpson's PFF record. Woo! I'm definitely going to pull that one up. Now look at that's Mendoza. So that was on the 29th. Let me go to the 28th. I almost pulled it. Boy, look at God. I almost pulled the right one up. Let me go ahead. That was the 29th. So 28th. Here we go. Go, Vestas. I found it. Let me upload it. The 28th. Here you go, right here. All right, Vestas, it is loading up. Remove from studio. Remove that one from studio. It is loading up. Is this it? Yep, this is it. We talked about Shallow. We talked about Odell Beckham. Haven't heard nothing about that yet. Okay, hold on. This is audio save. If you want to know why Ty Simpson is sliding, thank you so much, Empress. Thank you so much, sweetie. If you want, I said what I said regarding Ty Simpson, because we did our homework here. Is the 28th of March. I'm gonna show you what PFF said about him. The slides are loading up, Vestas. Oh, I love a great show. It was fun. Look for time. Thank you for the reminder. I may come back tomorrow doing lunch and do that if I don't have a meeting doing lunch. Oh, Taylen Green. Even in these slides I'm about to pull up, Taylen Green. I won't cover them tonight, but if I watch the episode tonight and I come back, if I have time to come back tomorrow doing lunch just like we did today, I have those slides up. And if you can't make the live, just go back to the replay, because I won't be doing a live tomorrow night for sure. You'll be able to watch my commentary on the Taylen Green episode with John Gruden, and you'll be able to look at the slides. It's still processing. Can I do it from my phone? Yes, you can. I gotta recount the show. I would come up. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, okay, Blind Beauty. Sorry, okay, Blind Beauty. Okay, well, what time you get off, Blind Beauty? What time on Saturday? Well, okay, well, what time's good for y'all? I haven't really decided. I haven't decided. So what time is good for y'all on Saturday? Man, I'm flexible on Saturday. Only thing I plan on doing is painting and walking my yard. That's all I plan on doing, painting and walking my yard. So I'm flexible on Saturday. Here we go, Vestas. All right. Now, I will say this: if I have a meeting and I can't do the live, I would do a video early in the morning and it would post at lunchtime. Okay, so at least you'll be able to see my commentary on Taylen Green and you'll be able to see the slides. If I can't do a live, you'll at least have a video. Okay, now let me go ahead and cover Mendoza. Let's see, the first one was that scouting report. Here we go. Here we go. Here you go, Ty Simpson right here, right? You can see his, you can take a screenshot if you want to. This is what PFF said about Taylen. Oh gosh, Ty Simpson, too many T's. Ty Simpson. You'll see the scouting report, right? This is when I, based off the player traits, I gave him an 8. I just went ahead and gave him an 8, right? But look at this right here. This is the telling part. And this is what I will say, and this is what I discussed in that live. The strengths was okay. The strengths was okay. But then when it went over his weaknesses, they only had 3 bullets. Right then, I knew it was an issue. I knew they didn't want to tell it like it really is. They only had 3 bullets. First of all, that lets you know he hasn't played enough because they was only able to draft up 3 bullets for Ty Simpson, who's projected to go in the first round. That's a no-go. And look at the weaknesses. He has a good arm, but not a great arm, okay? He can get in trouble if he's throwing fadeaway passes or is late on read. So PFF basically has, how can I say, confirmed what the CBS Sports had drafted up that we covered today regarding Ty Simpson, right? I hope I ain't said Taylen Green's name. Ty Simpson. Look, sack rate is on the high side, but much improved in 2025. Now, we went over this PFF report before I found out that he was sitting behind Bryce Young and Jalen Milroe. Are we serious? So you mean to tell me, hold on, Vestas, that just came up to some of mine. Bryce Young, I think he was drafted round 1. Jalen Milroe got caught up in the collusion with Shedeur Sanders last year. He was still projected to go round 1 also. So why would they take Taylen Green ahead of Jalen Milroe in this draft when Ty Simpson don't even have Jalen Milroe qualities? I'm just saying. Okay. Now, and look, he only took 2 snaps on a center in 2025. When I saw that right there in that particular live on the 28th, I said, Vestas, what are we talking about? Ty Simpson only took 2 snaps in 2025 on the center. You can't survive. You cannot be an NFL top NFL quarterback at any level, mid-level, low-level. You got to be on the center sometimes. You crazy? And now with that CBS Sports article that came out, I'm going to say it came out today, could have came out yesterday. They basically saying that Ty Simpson is going to slide. So, Val, see if you in here, there go your information. This is what PFF said 2 weeks ago about Ty Simpson. And now it seems like, let me go ahead and I'll tell you what, I'm going to go back to this right here. This is the article. I'm going to give you the date. This is the article here. If you want to read about Ty Simpson here, let me check the date on the article. Investors, that's it. I'm going to go ahead and give you this article date. CBS Sports. Buyers. They said buyers beware. They talking to the NFL. Oh, guess what, Vestas? That article came out 13 hours ago. same title, same CBS Sports, www.cbssports.com. It came out 13 hours ago to this hour. So we're talking about roughly 9 o'clock this morning. Roughly 9 o'clock this morning, this article slipped out saying that basically Ty Simpson, the teams need to be aware of Ty Simpson, and basically he may fall. Okay, so there it is, Vestas. Thank you so much. Here you go. I see y'all too in the comments. Don't change nothing for me, hon. I would catch a no-go round. Well, and that's fine. I just haven't really decided on what time because I got to paint before the sun comes up. So, Vestas, I'm going to say I'll be back Saturday at 5:45 p.m. Vestas Eastern Standard Time. And until then, make sure you get your notes, your drink, and your vest, because we stay vested up, Vestas. And I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow at lunchtime. Okay, Vestas? Donna C, thank you so much for being my counterpart. Thank you. All right, Vestas, I love you. Take care. Go ahead and get some sleep, okay? Talk to you soon. Tony Talks Vested Up, Compelling Sports Edge. Thank you. Yeah.